Hi there, my name is Colchis, and today I have some good news and bad news. I guess we can start with the bad news first. The track that we had built originally for the 50 subscribers special wasn't sturdy enough, and therefore we had to take it down. It couldn't work on the stairs, and we couldn't build it otherwise, so unfortunately we will not be continuing this 50 subscriber special series. However, the book titles that we're going to be used after Harry Potter are going to be Captain Underpants, The Diary of the Wimpy Kid, the Fudge series, and Big Nate. Since the track wasn't sturdy enough, but we didn't want to redo the Harry Potter Escape the Coronavirus Marble Race the third time, we unfortunately just will not be continuing it. The good news is that we had an idea for the 50 subscriber special otherwise. So today, I have brought the teams here. It's an off day to just relax, but obviously train. The next event, he just also confirmed that long jump is now in the lead for pretty much being the next event. Speaking of the Hazers, they have decided to come to our interview. We chose a certain amount of teams. They're going to talk about just how their teams are going. So basically, this is going to be like a giant interview with a lot of the Marble League teams we have here on San.js. So, let's get right into it. What's our first team, as I'm going to leave off of here, the Hazers. Just going to talk about it. We'll introduce them in order of what they say they are. Misty, Smoggy, Foggy, and Cloudy. Foggy is the captain. Anything you'd like to say, Foggy? I'd just like to say I'd like to sorry myself for the first finish I had of the season. It didn't start us on a good note and made it seem like we're going to get cursed by some sort of thing called the host curse. Everybody keeps saying that we got cursed by the host curse, but no. I mean, we have 3 medals to our credit, and we're 4th place on the standings. We're only 2 points back of first, the Oceanics, and then we're only 1 point back of both the Bumble Bees and the Cobalts. Why does everybody keep saying that that's cursed? I know we've not been on the podium in the overall standings anytime this season, but we're coming close. I'd just like to apologize, though, for my original 9th place finish in Final Endurance. If I just made it to the top half and was as good as, like, the White Wolves, our team would be tied for 2nd, and we would have the tiebreaker. Looks like that, say sorry to what I had originally made a mistake of earlier in the season. I hope that my team can forgive me. Let's see if they can. Foggy has ended his run. Now, Misty and Smoggy will come up. I think he has. I know Smoggy and I have been the only one that have gotten medals on this team. But that doesn't mean anything that Foggy's not a good competitor. He says that he wants to run in the long jump, so we've been training him like crazy. We know that we have this championship potentially in the overall standings if we just try our hardest. And we know that as long as we do, we may take the lead. We want to break the host curse. We want to show that there's no fears of being hosted. And we just want to show to next year's hosts, whoever that will be, that it's actually fun to host. Smoggy, what do you think to Misty's reply to Foggy? I mean, I just came off of my 2nd medal, and everybody thinks I'm going to be some sort of braggy dude, but that's not who I am. Misty's my sister, Foggy's my brother, and Hazy's also my brother, and I mean, I don't really think that it mattered all that much about Foggy's finish. Of course, Hazy also got a 9th place. He fought hard, though, in the consolation match. We're all just doing our best. It's all for fun and games at the end of the day, as this is not really the real Marble League, but lots of teams like us came here to train for the actual Marble League. We're going to put in our efforts to do what we can, and we're going to try to improve ourselves for the 2021 season. I wouldn't necessarily say it helped or hurt us in the 2020 season. We're just going to do our best. And Hazy, would you also like to have an opinion on that? Yeah, as he said, I'm sorry about my 9th place, but he saw I definitely tried my hardest. I've been trying my hardest to do what I can for the team. I started us off with our first top half finish in event 2. I got 9th place for us, though, in the event 5, the Black Hole Funnel. I just want to apologize for getting just a 9th, but I tried hard and we didn't necessarily drop too much, dropping back of points, but thank you, Smoggy, for getting us a good finish. We really appreciate it. Everybody says that we're the Hazers, so we're supposed to be all, like, dark. We're also supposed to be, like, clouds. the sky, being mean to other people. That's not who we are. We just like the color gray. If there's something wrong with liking a certain color, I mean, we just like to dress up in our gray uniforms, as you can see here. It's our team colors. But that doesn't mean that we have to all be about that. Our tower is rainbow. We like a lot of colors. Our favorite color is definitely gray, but second place is tight. Lots of marbles are trying to go to cyan, so maybe I'd go to that. We are good friends with the Cobalts and the Thunderbolts. And also, teams like to talk about the weather. I'm not sure why we do that. It's just we'd like to talk about like what's the weather outside. We're really interested in that type of stuff. I don't like the fact that everybody just says, okay, you're named a Hazers, so you're probably a very spooky team. We don't want to cheer for you. We don't want to be judged like that. We want to be judged based off of who we are, not what people think we are. Don't judge a book by your cover, kids. Interesting review, guys. Anything else you'd like to say? Yes, we are going to try our hardest, and we would also like to thank our fans out there for hosting. We don't have any Hazer really themed events yet. We're just going to do events that we like, because we are #Hazemace. We are on Cloud 9. Okay, thank you for your interview, Hazers. Our next team up that we are going to interview today is the Cobalts. Go out in your order of captains and members. Hi there, I'm Captain Cerulean. Azir, Meepo, and Royal. So I know you guys have been leading the championship for 2 thirds of this marble league, but you just lost it. How do you plan to reclaim it? Well, really, we just have to beat the Oceanics head-to-head, the Bumble Bees head-to-head, and the Hazers head-to-head. And then if we medal, and we just need to go back to our season form. I think we're a really strong team. It's really insane that, by the way. Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot to step in front. I think that we're a really strong team. We came here to train for our skills and what we had practiced so far. Then on the Marble League Showdown, it helped. We won. And it was because we came here. We actually tried to invite the Savage Speeders, and they said we're too good without it. And maybe they're right. They won the Marble League, and they came back from last to do so. But I don't care about the Marble League too much. I just want to have fun here, and I just want to show our skills like we did in the Showdown. I know that maybe the Snowballs won the Showdown last year and they didn't qualify, but we were just trying to do our best to show why we are trying to be a great team. Yeah, what he says. I really agree with that mindset. I've only competed in one event as a zero. I've competed in the second event. And I'm not planning to compete in the next event, in the long jump. I think that I'll leave that to Royal. Royal, how's been your training going? It's been going well. I think we actually lead the league in a number of practiced events. Or it's Oceanics, I forgot. Because Oceanics we usually saw, we're actually friends with them. I know they took the lead from us. It's all for fun and games at the end of the day, though. And Shore is very nice. Everybody says that Shore has won 2 gold medals, so Shore is just going to be such a mean competitor. But no, he's actually really nice. Ocean, Sea, and Aqua. You're just all a good group of friends you want to have. I'm going to be running in the Snow in 2016. I did maybe decent with it. Maybe I scored some points, I think, but we're just trying to improve in this Marble League so that we can get back into the real Marble League. All the teams that are here, the reason why we came here is so that we can train. And also then there's some new teams like the Java Chunks. They're nice. The White Wolves also. They're a top half team, I think. Somewhere close to that. And we're just trying to do our best. But we are also would be happy if we took the lead in the championship. Meepo, do you have something to say about it? We'll just try to medal in the events we can medal in, just like Cerulean and everybody else on the team. We want to have a great Marble League showing. But, of course, with great power comes great responsibility, but that doesn't mean that we're not going to attempt to try our hardest. We've finished the top half of all the events, and I think we may have what it takes. But we need to fight harder just to make sure that we can have the lead. I know that my teammates Cerulean and Azir and Royal were all a good group of friends. That's how we got into our Marble League training process. And I've seen how many great things have happened since we joined this. We're going to continue doing this, and if it helps us qualify for the Marble League, it's worth it. And if we win this also, and we qualify for a Marble League or a podium in this, it's an added bonus. We're just in it for fun, obviously, but we also would love to win. You can put someone in something for fun, but we don't want to be ultra competitive, but being competitive is important. We just want to show the world our skills. Thank you for the interview, Cobalts. And now our next team will be the Bumble Bees. They're tied with the second in the Cobalts in the standings. They have the tiebreaker. And but first I would want to know maybe is who's running for you in the next event? I mean, you have a full roster of talents, but who's running? Oh, that would be me. I've been training for it because my debut, I'd say it was pretty decent. I mean, I got 4th place and there's a track defect. The Hazers gave me one extra thing, so 1 extra point, and that ties us with the Cobalts. We would have been tied otherwise, but tied with the Hazers, and then they would have the tiebreaker if everything else went the way it went. Honestly, this Marble League's been pretty good, but if you want to talk about our team success, then maybe we should go with Bumble. Okay, and that's actually what I was going to ask, so thanks for asking. Hey Bumble, so what do you think about your team's success? Well, just to put it in the way I want to put it, I'd say it's been really good. Really great compared to our Marble League performance. But ever since we started training here, there's a potential chance that high jump is going to be an event. But even if it's not, we're just going to move this way. We like to see in here a little bit more. But even if it isn't going to be an event this year, we're still training for it. And we trained Honey for it, and Honey came there, and when it's over, some teams are wearing their alternate uniforms. We're wearing ours, also just to represent all types of bumblebees, not just the bumblebee uniform that we're known for, the one that's kind of bumble wearing. Do we represent all types? As far as our team's success goes, in this Marble League, it's obviously, like you all said, it's for training and it's for fun. But we're really enjoying it. We're seeing what our team can do, and it's very exciting to see. Honey, would you like to say something? Oh yes, I had my hand raised, but kind of like my wing raised. A little bit tough. So, I mean, I'm proud of myself, but at the same time, I feel like I could have done better. In the 3rd event, the one, I was winning all the practice rounds against my very own team, and we were supposed to be the powerhouses. Beast, would you like to say something? Okay, I practiced for that event all night one time, and even when I wasn't sleepy, I still lost to Honey. But then when I came down to the real event, I just couldn't do it, and I managed only Ace. Everybody said I could probably grab a top 2 spot, but Ace isn't exactly top 2. If I got what I was expected to get, then we would be out in front. But unfortunately, then that's just the way it went. So I guess that's the only way I can put it. B, how'd you feel? Well, I'm planning to probably run events 8 or 9 if it's an individual event. I'm proud of myself for getting that gold in the second one, but I have not been running in recent events. I just feel a little bit fatigued, honestly. In a Marble League like this one, you don't want that to happen if it's a close race. Thank you, Bumble and Honey, for getting the last 2 events and helping us get to a good spot in the standings now, better than where we were before. It's just that event really took a lot out of me. It was super close between me and Minty Drizzle, and Minty Drizzle is a great athlete. We had talked to each other before this when we competed in the Humiliator tournament. He pushed all of us to the limit, and he beat us in practice runs. We won in the real thing, but that is a very good athlete there. He's won a silver, and I'd say he has a lot of potential. He'd probably go on in this Marble League to get a lot. He has 1 silver right now, but I think he's going to run in the next event, maybe. I mean, he hasn't run since event 2. He's probably just fatigued like me. But I'm doing well. I'm just, I would like Swax to take the event. Yeah, I just feel like I've only run in 1 event so far. That event wasn't anything necessarily to write home about. I just want to show how great I could be in this Marble League if I just put my hardest in. Thank you, Bumblebees. Is there anything else you'd like to say? Nope, I think we're good. Okay. Our next team to interview is the Minty Maniacs. Now, you may notice something different about them is that they've changed their uniform. Let's see, who is Minty Flav here? Oh yeah, I'm just kidding. I know who this is. It's this one. Hi, Minty Flav. Oh, hello there, Colgis. How are you doing? Pretty good, I'd say. I mean, we just came off a silver medal. Thanks to me, but I obviously don't want to take all the credit for it. It's the team that set us up. We're in 6th place right now, but I think we could maybe better that. Okay, yes, that's kind of what I'm looking for, but one thing I wanted to ask you is, why the uniform change? Oh, we just think it looks better. So that's why you changed it? Well, and there's the other part that we should say, well, we're doing an interview, so would you like to say it? Oh, fine. When we realized that Minty Flav and Minty Drizzle were the only ones having great results, we realized that Minty Drizzles were cursed by the Java chunks. Wait, tell me more. Okay, yeah, we know it, so why don't we just go ahead and say it? They cursed our uniforms so that we would not make as much sales in ice cream, and I guess it had to do with our team's performance, but we realized that since the uniforms were cursed, only mine's wasn't, because mine's is special, so we made more uniforms just like mine's. Our fans are even wearing the new ones, and some are wearing the old, but we realized that we could do so much better if we just made our uniforms right. It's that extra little touch on it that you need sometimes to make a championship, even if you have all the pieces. And that's what we realized. So then we went on and did it, and it turns out it's been working. I mean, we got another silver medal. Let me just say, though, that Smoggy's a competitor to beat in this competition. I don't know how he only got bronze in his first outing. He is so great. He's so nice, but he's just so great. He's competitive, but in a good way, and they're a great host team. They're not getting affected by the host curse, they're even beating us. We originally came to this Marble League to help better our results in the actual Marble League, but it kind of kept us where we were, but Minty Fresh learned from it, so he wasn't great at some of the events. I don't think we need to cover that. Come on, Minty, we know. Okay, fine. Yeah, I've not been great. Period. You know, Minty Drizzle, would you like to say something? I am definitely planning to choose a long jump, though. I've been training harder than I can remember, but I just want to run this event. I got our team the other silver, and then after that, we'll test the other ones. Minty Swirl and Minty Fresh said that they want to run the next few events. We don't know if it's going to be some sort of biathlon type of thing, or maybe for a finale, but we're just trying to focus on what's right now, and I'm going to be running the next event as we have it. Okay, so your uniform changed because of a Hans from the Java chunks. Okay, anything else you would like to say? Well, we're in 6th place, but watch out, top 5 teams, because we're about to head there. Okay. Thank you, Minty Maniacs. Our next team we're going to interview is the Oceanics. And first I want to ask you is a little bit of a tough question, but I think that fans just would like to know. Thoughts on 2019 and what did you do in 2020? Who wants to take this question? Hey, Aqua, I think you have your hand raised. No, you do, sure. No, you do, see, you have Ocean. What do you mean I have it? You do. I knew I should have broken this into 2 parts. Well, let's just do it. Any, mini, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its toe. If it hollers, let it go. I choose you. Okay, sure. Okay, fine. So in 2019, we hosted and we finished last. And everybody said we were the worst team in ML history. But here's the thing. If Usain Bolt has one bad run and he doesn't win a gold in the Olympics, does that make him bad? And Michael Phelps can't win the swimming event, does that make him bad? If the Savage Speeders don't win another Marble League championship, does that make them bad? And obviously, we hope that they are probably going to be bad in 2020 just because they win. But my point is, you can't judge someone just based off of one thing if you don't have all the evidence. We will rise again. Actually, kind of rise in 2020. Unfortunately, we didn't have the tiebreaker against the Raspberry Racers, so we finished in 10s. But hey, we came close to 9s. Okay, so also, what are your thoughts on 2018? Well, really, we just like a Winter Marble League. And yeah, we just like anything that has to do with winter. Ocean, do you want to say something? It didn't have any water events, so we were awesome. We're just watching out. The Hazers have one water event planned. Oh, come on. Just saying DNS or did not start stands for we do not know when the event was, and we're not exactly very punctual. You show up to all the events on time. Okay. Yeah, but DNS actually doesn't stand for just do not start. It means that we did not get the schedule right. Then how is the abbreviation DNS? See, you want to take this one? How about you, Aqua? No, you see. You just both tell me it. Oh, fine. It means that we're not going to start the water event. But don't worry. Also think that if you're just gonna go based off of that, there's just one other thing I want to ask you, Ocean. You're a team captain of the greatest team. We've only ran one of the greatest team right now in the Marble League. But you've only ran one event, and in that event you finished last. What are your thoughts on it? Well, I'm just gonna try to improve. I know that Sea and Shore have lots of potential, and also our next event runner for the team, Aqua. And we're just trying to do what maybe we do best rather than what the fans want. Maybe the fans want me because my name is Ocean and it's the Oceanics and I'm the captain and stuff. But I'll probably take some other events because I know that Aqua has the potential to be great in the long jump. And in case if there's any water on the course, I'm going to leave it to him. Okay, enough things about the water. Okay, how'd you feel about leading the championship? Let's take this one, Shore or Sea? Both of us. Okay, come on through. Well, I mean, it's a really great opportunity. The last time we faced this was 2018, and we didn't even come away with it. But now we know that we have the potential to come away with it. We know our mistakes from 2018 that cost us the championship, and we're going to try to improve that. I know that Shore is a gold medalist. Oh, you want a taxi? Yeah, Shore is a double gold medalist in this Marble League, the first of its kind. And we know that Shore is going to be a great member on our team. But I'm going to do my best to show. I got the lead from the Cobalts, but without Shore, we wouldn't have done it. I know we went scoreless to event 1, but one event doesn't make for who you are. One season doesn't make for who you are. It takes a long time to develop your reputation. If you don't have your reputation, then one event could make for who you are. But that's not us. We have more in the bag than just what we showed in 2019. And in 2020, in this Marble League that we came to train for, we will rise again. # ride the wave. And just one other question I want to ask you, unfortunately. Oh, what? Another water event? No. What happened to Tide? Looking at it, it's kind of late, and we're going to go to the Turtle Sliders' house. Wait, what? Okay. Okay, yeah, I guess we're out of time. And now our next team up is the Turtle Sliders. Welcome, Turtle Sliders. Hello, it's Dash speaking here. I'd just like to say that this Marble League has been a wild ride. I'm just going to ask you about, so what's your opinion on the Marble League? Well, like I just said, maybe Crush and Sword can explain that better. Yeah, we can. I'd say it's a pretty wild ride, you know. I mean, you never know what the next minute's going to happen. And for us, it's been pretty unpredictable. We have 2 top 4 finishes and a last place, and then a couple of finishes in like the 10th place. And I think that we need to get our consistency up. We trained here to try to get into the qualifiers of Marble League 2020, but we didn't even get into the qualifiers for the qualifiers. We didn't qualify for the qualifiers. That was just sad. For 2 years in a row, just like the Limers. Now people are going to compare us to them. Do you have an interview later? Well, they don't. Oh, okay. I mean, we're just trying to pick up the best finishes we can. It's all a roller coaster at the end of the day, but we just want to do our best to have our heads held high at the end. That sounds good. Also, it's true that the Oceanics are coming to your place tonight. Wait, what? They were, but at the end of their interview, which they had, they said they couldn't answer a question to Tide because we're coming to your house. Oh, sorry, we didn't watch the interview first parts. We don't watch any TV. Most of it's binge watching Peppa Pig. I mean, it sounds fine to me, but this is just as bad. Squirt, you want to take this next one? Or Shelly? Yes, Shelly. Ooh, that reminds me of another question. Who's going to be running in the long jump? Oh, it's me. I know I got us in the last place finish in the sprints. That's because Dash didn't want to compete in the sprint for us. Yeah, I mean, I know my name's Dash. I'm supposed to be quick, but I was worried I was not going to be quick, so I put Shelly in. And we have online coaches right now, because soon we may hire coaches, but Shelly said that she would take the event for us. Yeah, but I'm competing in long jump because I know which ways to go. It's actually a twister long jump, kind of, like the last event, but according to the Hazers, we met with them. They're actually really nice team, we get along super well. We both are trying to help Plastic to save the turtles, and of course the Showdown team that we are really good friends with. Actually, our fan bases are really alike, the sea turtles. and according to them, the long jump is supposed to be really good, twisty. We practiced a little bit on it, and they were right. But I'm actually decent at doing that. I wouldn't say I'm good, I wouldn't say I'm bad, I don't want to say I'm bragging, I don't want to say I'm whining, but I'd say that if I keep training, then maybe we can get another good finish or boost ourselves up in the standings. We're in 9th place right now, and our goal is to at least finish in the top 5 if we can, and the worst case scenario is top 8. And the problem is we're not even in the top 8, and we haven't really been there this entire Marble League. I think maybe we did after one event, but a few events ago, but we are not really keeping touch with that. If we can climb the White Wolves, we have a high chance at it. We just have to fend off the other teams. Glay and Glaciers, they're really tough. But the only thing about them is that when I asked them who's their best member, they said it was Glacy. And when I asked them who their captain is, they said it was Glide. And I asked them, is Glide your best member? No, they said, why is it captain? It's namesake. I mean, what does a turtle have to do with dash? Everybody says that turtles are supposed to be so slow, but I like to go fast. I like to go fast, even in my name's Shelly. I'm Crush and Square. We have nothing to do. We have something to do with the turtles. But Dash is the name for a turtle that my parents had given me because they said it was supposed to be ironic. So I'm trying to break that by going fast. I'm going to probably compete in the next speed event if it's a water event. We like water events, which is also why we don't get along with the Oceanics. Thank you for the explanation and thank you for your time. And I looked at the schedule. This is our penultimate team. We're going to interview the Thunderbolts. Hi, Thunderbolts. Oh, hi. So I've heard some things about you, and I'd like to just ask them to do. Well, we're open. Thunderbolt, Shock, and Lightning. Okay, yeah, that's actually where I thought you would go in. So I'm interested. So my first question about you guys is, so lots of people say that your favorite thing to hear is a weather report, and you're only about weather reports. Is that true? Well, we like weather reports, but they're not our whole lives. Of course, you have marble racing. Of course, we're competing against the Marble League, and we're actually pretty decent. We're in 5th place. Yeah, I think that's actually a well-deserved 5th place. Not just any sort of 5th place, obviously. You did a good job on this Marble League, so good job on that. So, if your favorite thing is not weather reports, then what is it? Oh, we know it. 3, 2, 1, Deluge. Oh, I know that song. I actually played it once for band. Yeah. We also and also, I know you guys have the blue and yellow uniforms, but why'd you wear some red with it? Well, that's because lots of people can lose their life in thunderstorms and hurricanes and tornadoes, and we want to help represent that to stop these things from happening by taking safety precautions. Unfortunately, we're marbles, so when we actually worked for $5,000 to play Deluge and raise money in great ways, and we're going to donate $5,000 to a charity, and I had to learn how to play the marble piano, which is tough to carry, but it helped me get strings. Then they just declined us. But it made us good at marble racing and things to have to do with it. So it wasn't a complete loss. Oh wow, that's quite the story. Also, I'd just like to interview you for a second. Well, I'm honored. Oh yes, thank you. So, how did you feel when you won Event 4 Gold? I know you're one of our few gold medalists. We only have 5 in that club. At least last time I checked, because Ush was a double gold medalist. How did you feel just about winning that Event 4? I've never been a great sprinter. I'd leave that stuff up to Bolt. But I know I could do it just if I pulled out my might. Missy's a great competitor. She motivated me. That made me realize that I can do this. So just went out there, did it, and won a gold. Oh wow, that's a good story. Anything else you guys would like to say? Oh yes, on the next event, we're both equally good. Who do we put? I'm not your coach though, so who do you want to put? We should both probably go, but only one of us should go. So we'll decide on that. Okay, so in suspense now. Thunder or Light or Bolt? Who runs the next event? Thank you for your time. Anything else you'd like to say, Zoe? No, that should be it. We are going to get to training. Oh wow, commitment. Well, I'll see you guys next time, and we're going to head to our final. And our final team up that we were going to interview today is Team Momo. Hi, Team Momo. Momo, Mo, and Mimo. So a few questions I have to ask you guys. Number 1, what's your opinion on racing in your industry-affiliated team? I don't really like it too much, but it's true. Momo is actually currently injured right now. If you did in the graduate video, he kind of hit it because he was a little bit embarrassed, but he currently has a cast on. Oh, that's sad. How did he do it? He broke his leg. Oh, that's sad. He's gonna be ever able to race again. Oh yeah, he's fine at the moment. It was just after the end of the Marble League. When we were celebrating, he ate so many dumplings, he tripped over one. Wait, why were you guys eating so many dumplings? It's our tradition. How'd you trip over one? The messy people and the other tables. Can you at least not clean up your spills? Or your dumplings? Dumplings are tasty. I agree. I ate 50. Well, you won the dumpling eating contest. I maxed out at 48, 43, 44. Okay, that's a lot of dumplings. Oh, yeah, we're not talking about the mini size. We're talking about the ones that are like, okay, a little boosty, like this big. Okay, for a marble, that's pretty good. Well, my second thought is, and my second question technically is, does like the injury stuff so affect you in the events? I mean, we do take safety precautions before every event. Hence why we have a first aid kit in the background. We don't have it at the moment though, because Momo is using it, but we do use that a lot. Okay, yeah. So but do you feel like it stops you at any of the events? No, I mean, we just need to take the safety precautions before and after every match in case we feel like we got contact. I attempted to avoid contact in the last event, but otherwise I couldn't see us getting a good finish. It was close, but we made it to the final, and then I got fourth. I got a bronze once, but there was a track defect. They got the extra point because of the track defect. Interesting stuff. So, anything else you guys would like to say? Yeah. About where we're from. Well, when we did the Marble Earth to Earth comparisons, we are from Nepal. Everybody says that we're from like Sri Lanka, like the Indigo Stars, or India, I don't actually know anybody, or like Tibet, but we're from Nepal. And the reason why we wear green is because they look like the dumplings we have. Why did everybody also think that our logo in 2018 looked like a smelly trash bag? That made me offended because I liked that logo. But our new logo is really awesome. It has dumplings on it. I see. Interesting interview. So is that all that you guys would like to say? For now, yes. Maybe we'll do an interview in the future. Maybe we will. Thank these athletes for these 8 teams for giving their best shot at the interview. Thank for you for the 50 subscribers since the original idea did not pan out working out. Thank them for competing and for being in this video, and thank you for watching Event 7.